Is it like what your expectation at all? I mean, you've been here before.
It's been 6 years since I've been here. It was actually really exciting for me to come back because coming back, I had going into the airport in Jakarta. I remember leaving here last time, going to Australia, and I had a different guitar player at the time, and he was causing trouble, and I knew his days were numbered. So I said, "Why don't you buy that cobra skin belt?" Which so he did, and then he ended up getting stopped by customs in Australia and strip searched. So it was pretty funny. But going back and seeing the airport was really familiar to me, and it's neat when you come to some place that's so far away and so exotic, and just have good memories. It makes you feel safe.
I mean, what about you guys? Do you feel safe? I mean, well, that's my first question actually. With your lyrics are all about anti-war, pretty much anti-violence. Do you feel safe at all being out here?
Well, we just got here.
What the message are you trying to deliver by performing out here?
We're just playing music for the people. I mean, music is universal, so we're in terms of being safe. I mean, we just got here last night, and I haven't been anywhere myself, but I feel very safe here. Absolutely.
With the police dogs and the two metal detectors coming in, and the armed guards with machine guns, and having the gates that are down there, and all of the security that's posted for us right now, they'd have to make a pretty good effort to try and hurt us. But the bottom line is that our destiny is already predetermined, and whatever happens is going to happen anyway. So, this is an exciting experience for us because these guys, they've never seen the Indo crowd, and I'm pretty excited about it.
And I mean, okay, with regards to enough about the security, but with regards to travel warning due to the unpredictable weather, I mean, do you feel safe at all out here?
What, with all your earthquakes?
Yeah.
We've had a few in LA, one or two, so we're kind of, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And all over the country right now, we're worried about our families, so fires all over LA. There's no way to protect against nature and the elements, so we just do the best we can. We travel, we try not to worry about too many things. We try to take care of people.
And speaking about the good crowd, with the Indo crowd, I mean, have you told your friends out here what to expect? And what's a good crowd to you? Like you said, Thailand was great. That's what I read.
Yeah. So. What's a good crowd to me? Well, I did see something last time I was here that was unsettling for me. I watched some kids and their friends, and I watched the soldier butt him in the face with his rifle, and I thought that was pretty uncool. I'm not going to get into your politics here, it's not my business, but I think hitting somebody in the face with a rifle butt when they're at a concert is pretty chicken shit myself.
I mean, sometimes people aren't controlled because the South they come here so often. So what do you expect them to be like, to behave like, therefore there won't be any violence during the performance or afterwards?
Well, I don't know that there's going to be violence per se. I think, if somebody's going to get a broken nose from moshing or something like that, you can't really say that that's violence per se. If someone goes to a concert, like they do this in America a lot, they'll go to concerts and their primary objective is to go hurt people. I don't really see the purpose in that. I think that it's a horrible part about being up on stage because I see all that from where I'm at. And a lot of times, you see something and you can't do anything about it. We played in Tel Aviv in Israel. You talk about playing in countries that are hot spots. Tel Aviv is a pretty scary place for some people to go to if they've never been there. I watched the barricade break and some guy's leg just snapped right in front of us, it's one of those feelings like getting punched in the stomach when you see that, especially when it's somebody who's come there to adore you.
Right, and obviously it bothers you, but do you plan to somehow try to quiet down, the crowd if it gets too...
Never. I would never do that. That's like saying don't have fun during sex.
Oh, okay.
The concert is their escape. I mean, granted, if we come here every 7 years, that's like every year in a dog's life. But for us, I'm 46 now. That means if I don't come next year, then I'll be 53 by the time I come again. So.
Okay. And this time, you have your different friends here, or your members. How do you keep changing? I'm just curious. Your band.
Well, to sum it all up, what it is that I have a vision, and my vision is pretty clear. And when we started off in the very beginning, all four of us had the same vision, but then it started to be something where people started to do their own stuff, and they started to make their own decisions. And part of the reason that we've had these changes is just lack of focus. And you know, if you've got 4 people going in the same direction, and all of a sudden people start going off to the side or going this way or going that way, then something's going to happen. So it's you know, it's been my goal since I started this band to achieve one thing, and I've stayed pretty true to it. When we had our struggles during Risk, it was because I was trying to appease Marty Friedman because he wanted the band to be more melodic. And you know, I mean, Marty's playing J-pop right now in Japan, so that shows you where his real love for music lies. And I respect Marty for what he accomplished with this band. He's a fantastic guitar player.